Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then thank you so much for joining us today. Please do subscribe. So in this video, we are going to learn how you can create different backgrounds or backdrops for your videos in your bedroom for less than 5,000 naira. So if this is like something you're interested in learning, thank you for watching. So I got a lot of compliments from my previous video. I'm going to, drop the link here and also in the description box for you guys check it out, about my background, and it was looking quite nice. Okay, so I actually did that by myself, and I just thought to share with you guys how you can create like backdrops at home, background for your video, because I do know that we have a lot of new content creators in the video world, like new YouTubers, new people posting on your IGTV, and your videos just have to be top notch. So it's all right if you don't have like the pretty bedrooms, the one you see other YouTubers have, so that your background can be so nice. It doesn't mean that you cannot create. You can actually have a very good setup in your room, and it doesn't have to be so pricey. I know that if you're starting out, it means you don't have like so much money to spend and get so many expensive things. So that's why I decided to do mine, and everything is under 5k. So I'm going to take you guys through the different backgrounds options that I have or I have used. And some people use paper, some people use fabric. I would actually recommend using fabric. Fabric is what I use. I can play around with it more. It's amazing. When it's dirty, I wash it, iron it, and it's really affordable, because I go to like my normal clothes market to buy the fabric. So I go around to the market, any fabric that I'm really vibing, like the color, I get it and I can come and use it here as my backdrop. I'm still building my fabric collection, so I don't have so many to use, but once it gets updated and I have a lot of options, I will do like an updated video on backdrops. But this is beginner friendly, trust me. And these are things that I got here in Ibadan, like Ibadan. So there are things that you can find almost in any city, honestly speaking. So we're going to go right into my backdrop. So guys, this is plain white fabric, and the reason why I love this fabric so much is that it's white, so it's simple, and also I can build on it. I have put like different things, different decorations on this white background, and I've transformed into different things. So one thing I'll recommend, I'll say you need to have, is a plain white background, because you can switch it up. You can add some leaves to it, you can add plants to it, you can add different decorations you have in your house to it, you can add lights to it. So plain white fabric is just everything. It's very clean. Or if you're working with colors and you really don't want more color in your video for that particular video, then a plain white background would actually do it. Very simple. However, I wouldn't recommend that you wear white the way I'm wearing in this video. If you're going to be using a plain background, try to like find a contrasting color, like maybe wear black or something that has color. That will look much better instead of wearing white on a white background. So now we're going to try and build up this, and I'm going to show you how. So this particular backdrop I'm using has two things. It has a plain white fabric, which is like a very good option if you're starting out. I already mentioned that. And I also have leaves, which I got from a plant store. So these leaves, I have 3 strips in total, and I just kind of arranged it to make the background look a little bit like full. You can make it scanty. I feel like if it's scanty, to also be pretty. So I got a strip for 400 naira. Yeah, 400 naira, and I got 3 strips in total. I feel like it can actually go for less than that. I did not enter the market, and if you know markets in Nigeria, you know that the shops outside kind of sell it at a higher price. So it was a roadside store at Aleshiloye in Ibadan. If you know Ibadan, you would know where Aleshiloye is. Yeah, so it cost me 400 naira for one, and I got 3, so that is 1-2. The background is stretchy fabric, and I think it was about 600 per yard, and I have about 3 yards here at my back. You don't need up to 3 yards. My other backdrops are not up to 3 yards. So if you can get like trouser length, and you can also get 2 yards, those two would actually really work. So it's not something you have to spend so much money on. So this is it. This is the setup I have. This is currently my favorite. I won't even lie, it's currently my favorite setup. And we're going to look at other setups you can do in case you're not someone that is into like plants or like the whole green going on. Also, if you get this kind of green, another thing I'm going to do to my backdrop this week is I'm going to take these leaves and I'm going to spray them gold, so we have like golden leaves in the background. I hope that comes out well, because if it doesn't, I'm going to cry, because it's not something I can wash off. But that's also an option. So if you have something that you like but you don't like the color, then get a spray and spray it and add it to your backdrop. Just try your best to be really creative. Honestly, when it comes to all this, nothing is ugly. I felt this was ugly at first, but you guys actually liked it, so nothing is really ugly. Yeah. So for this background, we have a cream fabric which I use as my backdrop here. It's also like, it's very thick, very like thick, stretchy material. It's honestly quite thick. I won't even joke about it. It's quite thick. It has two sides. It has the cream side and has the gray side, but I love working with the cream side, especially for video content. I also added some decoration which I got from the living room. Nobody really notices it and nobody really looks at it, so I simply just took it and decided to paste it there. I've already talked about the things that I use in my filming setup. I'm going to make it pop up here. Yeah, so it's a really simple thing. I use things at home, like the feathers. I use them, the feathers I got them from living room, and then the backdrop I bought it also. It was about 700 800 because it's quite thick, so it was more expensive per yard. And I think I have about 3 yards here because this one is quite long, 3 or 4 yards, I'm not even sure, 3 or 4 yards here. Yeah, so this is it for this particular setup. Nothing too extra, like I said, things that are quite affordable, still under 5k. So you can take leaves from your backyard, take any decor you have in the parlor. I'm still going to work with more creative things, hopefully for the rest of the month, during the rest of the month. Yeah. So this is another background option. This is not exactly my favorite, but because it's quite stressful to prepare. Well, the fabric I'm using in this one is simple cotton, and I use trouser length. This one is not long. It was really not, it wasn't above 1k. It wasn't, yeah, it was 900 naira for the trouser length. I think it was about 600 for a yard, and then 900 for the trouser length. I'm not even sure, maybe about 900 or 800. That's how much I got it. So it is just cotton fabric, plain. My issue with this particular fabric and why I might not recommend it is just ironing. You have to iron it, and any small line on it, your camera is going to actually pick it. So you want to make sure your background is very smooth, and I don't like ironing. If you like ironing, then please be my guest. This is actually a very amazing pick. You can get this in different colors. I have this in like greenish blue. I'm still going to change and show you guys the next option. It's more of blue. Now I'm looking at it, it's more of blue. Yeah, so you can get this in almost any color: brown, purple, yellow, any color you can find of plain cotton fabric, and just use it as your background. So for this video, we're not just going to look at this pink, we're also going to spice it up using some of the lights. These are like, you know, Christmas lights and all. I got this from AliExpress, and I think it was about $2 or so, and it was also with free shipping. It is quite long, and the good thing about it is that it has a USB like plug. That's how you power it, and most of the time I power it using my power bank, and it actually works. I was surprised when I found out that it would actually work. So you can either use your normal charger head like use for your phone, or you can use a power bank. I've not tried connecting it to like a laptop to see if it will work, but I guess it should. If a power bank will work, then I guess a laptop too can work. So we're going to attach this to the background and see how it is looking. So guys, this is another background option that you can work with. The lights are really adorable. I didn't even arrange them perfectly well, but just the fact that you'll be firing from the camera and the lights at the back, I like the kind of, you know, effects that it adds to the video. Yeah, so this is it. I absolutely love using lights for background of videos. It can be quite annoying when you're trying to like arrange the lights, make them straight, but they do bring out a really good backdrop, whatever, for your videos. So the lights are, like I said, I got them on AliExpress. I think they were about $2 with free shipping. You can get them in like all these decoration stores, just Christmas lights. Honestly, that's what they are. You can get ones that are longer than these, so the lights kind of be more, and it would even look more beautiful. Whatever works for you, just find it and stick with it. So guys, this is another option. This is the blue fabric, also cotton like the pink one. This blue is like my least favorite. It's like, I don't even know what is going on. But if this is something that resonates with your brand and maybe you like dark colors, then totally try this out. I think a light blue will be something that is more of my spec, so maybe I'll get light blue fabric and try it out once I'm able to step out and go and buy more. This is it. I'm not going to add anything to it, so you guys can just see like for how it is, but you can definitely still add light to it. Add like maybe you have some white decor going on, you can add it to your background. The leaves that I got, they also come in white, so imagine those green leaves that I put on my white backdrop in white on this blue background. I feel like it will make so much sense and it will look like it's some kind of wallpaper. Yeah, so this is it. I'm going to try one more and then I'll show you guys the complete results. So guys, this is another option. This particular one is giving me church decoration vibe. I'm not even going to lie, maybe because of the, do they call it like drapes, like the way it's dropping in the middle. I'm going to try and straighten it out and see how it looks. But this is silk fabric. I simply used silk fabric I got from the market. It cost me, I think, 700 per yard. Yes, no, 600 per yard. Yeah, 600 per yard. And I got 3 yards of this, so you can see it's still under 5,000 naira. Like I promised, everything was going to be under 5,000 naira. So let me just try and straighten it and you guys can see how it's going to look. But this isn't bad actually. It's not bad. If we try another color, it might look quite fabulous. So let me straighten it out and you guys can see how it is. Is the background all straightened out? I think it looks quite nice. Please don't be like me and iron your backdrop. I would have, but I'm trying to make sure Nepa doesn't take the light of me. Yeah, so this is it. If you add some light, I do believe that it will look really, really beautiful. Adding light to this would pop because it's a dark color, so the light would really, really stand out. So guys, this is my final option for backgrounds. Let me know which one is your favorite, which one you think you would like to try out on your channel, and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe to my channel, guys. The journey to 1,000 is almost coming to an end, and I can't wait to throw a party when we finally reach 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.